Yo, 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 what's going on YouTube? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, Woo over here at Woo's Reactions. Before we start, I'm going to need y'all to like and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate everybody like and subscribe before. We're building a family, as I said. I got plenty more content coming. More. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all tuning into the vlogs. You know what I'm saying? Those who know what's going, you know. You know what I'm saying? Today, we're going to do a reaction, though. To my boy Vonoff1700. He just did one with Vlad. I said Vlad. And we're gonna see how that shit went. Let's check it out. We're gonna try to get part 1, 2, and 3.
All right, here we go. Today we have one of the hottest Chicago rappers out there right now. Vonoff1700, welcome to Vlad TV.
What's going on, broski?
Man, congrats on where you've gotten, man. You made quite a feat. You really did your thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I mean, someone who's been covering hip hop now for 25 years, you see a lot of artists come and go, and to really kind of break through that glass ceiling to be where you are right now, man, it's a huge accomplishment.
For sure.
Well, first interview, I want to start in the very beginning.
Right.
So you grew up on the west side of Chicago.
Yeah.
And you were the middle child?
Yeah.
So you have an older brother named Brick.
Yeah.
And you have a younger brother or sister?
A younger sister on my mama's side. A younger sister.
Okay. How many kids on your dad's side?
I don't even know, man. Too many to even know. But he got like over like 10.
My daddy got ass kids too.
So you have 10 siblings have you met them?
I probably met half of them. But like I met my little brother. His name Tyshawn. Then I got a little sister. Her name Parrish. But I always been around her whole life. Like we always been. But the other ones, nah.
Okay. So what was Chicago like in the 2010s, middle of 2010s?
It depends on what you're talking about, cause I can't tell you about no street shit, but like I probably can, but not like, I don't know. For me, it was just like fun shit, like chilling. I was 2010, I was 7 years old. I probably was doing shit what an average 7-year-old was doing shit. Well, average Chicago,
right. When I say 2010s, I mean like 2015, 2017.
Even in Chicago was shout out Chicago. They was on some shout out shit. This nigga probably finna say the most wildest thing ever.
17,
right.
You know.
But around that point, it's just a whole bunch of killing going on. 2015, 2017, just killing the streets. All just wreck shit. Like 2015, I know I was probably still hooping. I was
shit is not regular.
2014.
I mean, it is, but it ain't.
I mean, 2017, I was 14, so I probably was still hooping, but it was a lot of shit going on, though. Like, I was, like, knowing what's going on in the street.
Shout out Vine, though. Grew up in them trenches, so, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Vine.
Streets and shit, so that shit was like, I don't know, it'd be hard. I don't know.
Well, there's this picture that went viral. You were like a little kid holding a gun.
Yeah.
Like, right, how old were you in that picture?
Tell him look bad as hell. Y'all see him? Boy, he look bad. He look real bad. Yeah, dog.
I'm finna say I was probably like 11.
11 years old. It's crazy. What was you doing at 11? What were you doing at 11 years old? Tell me. What were you doing? Sure as hell wasn't this. So always a little shout out.
Like 12 when I did that. Like I just knew what was going on. Like always as a kid, I already knew like we into it with these people, or my family into it with these people, and like we was just always around everything, like guns and shit. We just been around that shit. Like that shit just like it was normal. Like me and my brother was popping out with that bitch. I think that was like a little deuce 5. We was just out with that bitch.
Well, you're what, 22 right now?
Yeah, I'm 22.
So you grew up in the social media era where everything is taped and so forth. I remember there was like a video of you fighting someone in like an alleyway some way.
Yeah, that was my homie though. That was some goofy shit. But yeah, that's my homie. You know, I can't pop
Okay.
my homie, so I had to fight him. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you talked about how, treacherous it was growing up during that time, where you'd get mad if your grandma told you to take out the trash because where you would go take out the trash was actually dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. That was like, I was 18 around that time. I was on house arrest. I had caught my first gun case and shit. And my mama, wherever you stay in Chicago, it's a hood. Like, it's somebody hood. Like, you can move over here. That's somebody hood. So it's like, it's always some shit going on. And I stayed in like a middle of an area where it's like, everybody knew who everybody was. So it's like I know for a fact the ops know I stay right here. So it's like my grandma be like, take the garbage out. Once I take the garbage out, I know I'm finna see somebody, because it's just like this somebody hood. Like, get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I used to be like, but I still used to do that shit though. Pipe under my arm, taking the garbage out. I used to throw the garbage, then hurry up and run back to the crib.
Like, how old were you when you remember actually carrying a gun outside your house?
You catch your ass, beat the brakes off. You got no choice. Shit real, bud. It's like, where's that? You ain't have to worry about all that too much. Like, I'm from nickel time. It's like you grow up, everybody like cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, well, everybody ain't cool with everybody, but ain't nobody out there trying to like pop everybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. Like everybody together is one type shit, you know?
I was probably like 16, 15. Like, when I had my own gun, told him my own gun, but like taking a gun out the house, like probably like on some goofy shit, like taking one of my uncle's gun or cousin guns. We was probably like young as hell, like 10, 11, probably following up behind my brother. My brother 3 years older than me, so probably everything he was doing, I was doing it with him. So he was probably 14 carrying a gun out the crib. I was 11 just following up behind him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you mentioned your uncle. So you had an uncle named Javon,
Yeah.
aka Shorty Black.
Yeah.
And he got killed when you were like around 8 years old?
Yeah, around 8. Yeah.
Okay, and he was killed outside his own house.
Yeah, like down the street from my grandma's house.
How close were you guys?
That was like close. He was like the youngest sibling, so he used to babysit us. Like, so it's like that's who I grew up under, if you get what I'm saying. Like, and to that point, like to far as I can remember, he used to take us. Like, that's just like my uncle. Get what I'm saying?
Right. And the area you lived in basically got renamed to SBG.
Yeah.
Shorty.
Yeah. After that happened, yeah. That's like the hood. Like, we stayed in the hood. My grandma stayed in the hood, so it's like that's where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? I always been in my hood. I always stayed in my hood. So like,
Right. When you found out that your uncle got killed, I mean, did you actually go to the crime scene and everything else like that?
yeah, the crime scene was like at the house. Like I remember the day I was at after school program. After I get out of school, we go there and then like we'll play basketball and shit until my OG come pick us up. But my OG came to pick us up late as hell, like late, like 10. Like, she'll usually come pick us up like we get out of school at like 3:30. She'll come pick us up at like 5, 6, 7. She came to pick us up at like 10. So we hooping, and now when we get in the car, everything just so weird. But where we was at is like right around the corner from the house. So we pull up around the corner, pull up out the house, everybody out there, like everybody. Everybody was out there. So we sensed like something was wrong though. So we sensed, and then shit, they told us what happened when we got in the house. And then shit, we walked down the street where you got shot at, put the poster board up and shit. Everybody signed the poster board. It was just like regular shit.
Was that the first person close to you that lost their life?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of kids who grow up middle class.
Boy, that shit suck, boy. For real, for real. I ain't gonna lie. Like, getting out of school and then pulling up to that, traumatizing.
Or rich families, something like that happens, they get therapy, they meet with someone, they deal with the PTSD and so forth. But a lot of times kids in your situation don't. So did you get any sort of therapy around that to deal with it, or did you really just have to internalize and keep it moving?
Yeah, probably like when I was younger, I probably ain't know like what was really going on. Like damn, like this person finna be gone for like I know like he dead and shit. But I ain't thinking like, like how it is now. Like if somebody died right now, it'd hit like totally different. Get what I'm saying? But like so, we knew and shit. And then like I had other uncles and they was always in the streets. So how they was moving and shit after it happened, we was just like forced to move like them. Like our uncle them told us like don't even cry. Like it ain't no reason to cry. Like don't cry. Like you know. So it's like
So, was this your dad's brother or your mom's brother?
nah, this my mama brother.
Okay. So, what was your relationship with your dad during this time?
I ain't never really like had no relationship with my dad. Like he was always in and out of my life when I was young. So shit, then he always kept going to jail. Like my dad just got out of jail. Like like from 2021, he just got out of jail. But he always never been in our life and going in and out of jail and shit. So it's like I ain't never like kicked it with my pops and nothing like that.
Yeah, man, that's too bad. I think male kids need a dad around.
For sure, hell yeah. That's how you gonna be a man, like off your daddy. Like your mama can't make you be no man if you get what I'm saying. You need a
Yeah.
daddy, but my mama like damn near like a nigga though, so she raised us like,
Well, that situation happens, and then you become a teenager, and your best friend Anton ends up getting killed.
Yeah.
He was like 16 at the time?
Yeah, I think he was 15 or 16. This was 2018, so I think he was 15 because I was 15. So yeah, he was 15.
What was the situation about?
Really like wrong place, wrong time, cause like we wasn't.
What it seemed like to me is like in Chicago, you gotta be numb to death, bro. Like it's gonna happen to somebody you know. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's how it go. It's like you almost numb yourself to it. Every time I see like a video on it, that's what I see in here. You know, it's just all them be like numb to it. You know what I mean?
Gang banging at that time. It's like some goofy shit, He had a clothing brand, and he gave like the clothes out, and somebody had the same hoodie on as him, like the same one he just passed out. He gave it to like a older peer in the hood and shit, and they was coming to, shoot at him and shit, and they end up hitting him and shit. So that's how that shit happened. So it's like wrong place, wrong time, but like,
Well, did you end up moving to Atlanta after that?
Yeah, I was in Atlanta when he died. I was in Atlanta. My mama had took us in Atlanta. So that was like 2018. My mama took us to Atlanta like 2017. So we was damn near there. I was in there. Then I came back like 2019. I came back 2018, 2019, 2020.
Okay, so you come back around 2019.
Yeah, but I always been back and forth like way before that. Like,
right.
I probably say I stayed in Atlanta for like a full year. Probably like my freshman year. Then after that, I came back. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. I was lost. Like, I was down there depressed, lost, and just moved to another state. We don't got no money. I'm just lost. I'm just a lost ass teenager in the crib playing the game, bro. Then shit, I came back to the rack. Shit, doing what I do. And I just started rapping shit after my brother, like, just started playing with music. Like, seeing my brother do it so much, I started doing that shit.
Right. And the first song you made was Glock Talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which you are not too proud of at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, buddy.
Yeah, you said that shit was lame as hell. I took that shit down.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I took that shit right down. That was like 2019. And then 2020, I shot my first music video. And then shit.
Right, that's Walk Down?
Yeah, Walk Down, yeah.
Okay, so you put out Walk Down, and that made some sort of reaction.
For sure.
Okay. Did you feel at that point, all right, I think I got something?
I ain't never thought it was gonna be like this, but like, I knew like it could work damn near, because like the people I knew and shit, like they was telling me like, yeah, you need to rap. Like it was going viral on Facebook and shit. You know, Chicago, we use Facebook. So it was going viral on Facebook and shit. And when I dropped the song, it had like 5K views the first day. You know, that's damn near decent, if you get what I'm saying. Like, that's decent. So, yeah.
Okay, so you put out that song, but it's not like any money's really coming in.
Hell
Right?
no. Hell no.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And during this time, you're still getting in trouble. You're stealing cars around this time?
Hell yeah, I was doing everything around that time. Stealing cars. Shit, trying to sell drugs. That shit never worked out for me. Shit. I was doing everything.
Okay, so you're going to high school and you're stealing cars and doing other types of petty crimes. And then when you're 17, 2020, you actually drop out of high school. But this is right during the pandemic.
Yeah, they put school on the phone and I dropped out. Once they put it on there, that shit was over with. And
5Ks in one day actually is pretty good. I was going back to what he said. 5K in one day on the video? Yeah, that's real good, bro. I mean, you buzzing.
And I was going
trending.
I went to an alternative school because the 1 year that I did in Atlanta, you gotta have like 32 credits to graduate, or 31 or some shit. And in Chicago, you only need like 28. So they tried to, when I was going to a regular school in Chicago, they was trying to put me back a grade. And then I went to an alternative school and they put me up a grade. So I was going to an alternative school, and then that shit was in the op shit. So I stopped going there. And then they put it on the phone. I stopped going there. So like.
Okay, so now you dropped out of high school.
For sure.
What are you doing with your time?
Shit, just outside.
Yeah.
Wasting time, literally. Just wasted my shit, just outside.
Right, and that next year, you end up going to jail.
For sure. I go to jail in 2021. A gun.
A gun. Okay, so you just got caught with a gun?
Yeah, my first time going to jail, I caught a pipe case, me and my brother.
Okay, brick?
Mm-hmm.
How much time did they give you?
I got out on house.
That nigga Vlad, he sound like he the police. Break. Break. Yeah, like, fuck. This nigga be beating them to the punch.
House arrest. Once you in Chicago, you ain't got no background, you catch a gun case, you getting out on house arrest. So I got on house arrest, my bond was $200. Both our bonds was $200. My mama came to bond us out. I did house arrest for like a couple months. And then I took time. I took first offenders probation. So I ain't got to go to jail. I took probation. But the probation was first time offenders. So I can't get in trouble. And if I don't get in trouble for a whole year, I get off probation and the shit come off my background. But I end up getting locked up soon as I got off house arrest. In 2022, I got off house arrest and then got locked right back up. So I did time on house arrest, got out, and got locked right back up.
Okay, because there was footage that was floating around of you and your brother getting pulled over, and I guess they found like 2 guns in the car.
Yeah.
You might jump off. Show my phone real quick. Slide over here. Just, yeah, back here.
Which one? Which one's the younger one?
Was that the first time or the second time?
That was the first time.
Okay, so the second time, what'd you get arrested for?
I got arrested for another gun. They tried to charge me with armed violence and shit.
Okay, now you know that you're on probation for a gun case. It's about to drop off. Why do you feel at that point you got to carry a gun and then potentially mess everything up?
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was doing so good for like carrying a gun. That's everyday shit in Chicago. Like that's probably like why 99% of the people die in Chicago, cause they think they don't have to carry a gun. Like if you got shit going on in the streets and you not carrying a gun, you just ready to die at this point. So it's like, I know what's going on in the streets. I know motherfuckers probably looking for me, or this can happen any day or any of that. So I'm bringing this gun outside with me. I'd rather be in jail than dead.
Man. It's crazy.
That same year, you and Britt.
Like, that's crazy. Like living like that, Chicago, like, it ain't that bad out here, bro. Like, it's bad. Don't get me wrong. It's bad. You better watch your stuff. For sure, you gotta watch how you move out here. Like, dead. You know, these It's not even joke. But it ain't like that.
About the video.
Yeah. We dropped like a couple songs during that time.
Okay, did you feel the buzz started to grow at that point?
Yeah, it was like, it wasn't like huge, but it was like bigger than the last time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like now the song's doing like 20K and 30K and, you know what I'm saying? Like 50K views and shit. So it's like, it's getting bigger, but it's still not to the point where it's like, oh, we famous or we getting money from this shit or anything. It's just like a little buzz through the bitty. Not even through the bitty, because it was like, it's probably only the west side, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you're going through your legal situations, you're putting out some music. Then in that next year, 2022, there was a video that came out. I guess you were running away from the police and you end up like smashing your face.
Yeah.
And then there was like this viral mugshot that came out where your lip is all busted up.
Yeah.
What happened to that situation?
Shit, from my what they said in my case, like in Chicago, it's like pod cameras, like so it can see the whole block. It's up on a pole and they can see the whole block. Like I always be wearing tight jeans, like I always do tight jeans, like so I could hold my strap on my waist. They said they seen me on a pod camera with an L shape in my pants, so that's why they came. But I was finna leave the block and was finna walk somewhere on our main street to go pick a car up. But as soon as we started walking, they came from like air angle. And like I knew what they was. When the police coming aggressive, they not coming to talk. And shit, by the time they pulled up on me, I just took off running because I already know what's going on. And then I could have got away though, but that dumbass gate and shit. Boy, that shit stupid as hell.
So what, you just ran into the gate?
No, I went to hop the gate, but the gate was open. So the whole time, and I'm so stupid, the whole time I was locked up, everybody would be asking me, they like, how you get caught? How you get caught? You know, I never seen the footage. So I just be like, I don't know, I just fell, like I just remember falling like that, cause that's all I remember. I just remember running and just falling and then waking up and the police was on me and shit. So when I was locked up, they like, how you get caught? I'm like, I don't know, I'm like, I just fell, bro, then I seen the footage. I did try to hop that gate. Bro.
I mean, as you're getting locked up and you're going to jail in Chicago, you know, I've interviewed a lot of Chicago dudes. For example, Rico Reckless. He was talking about.
Ain't gonna lie, he said he had them skinnies on. Trying to hop that gate wasn't going. Bro. Them pants was not going. The fucking gate probably was open too already on him. Nigga done jumped. Gate wide open. Oh, shit.
The Glock Dookie. He was talking about the savage life.
Gonna tighten you up in that bitch. That bitch loose as hell. That bitch.
Dookie guns, all types
Motherfucking that bitch. What Glock Dookies in that bitch. Motherfucker pull up on your ass with a Glock Dookie, rob you. Glock Dookie in front of the grave. Toothpaste. That bitch got shit in it, piss in it, nut in it, shaving cream, all type of shit. Motherfucker walk up on your ass with that bitch. What? Move right now. Spray the bitch in your face.
Were you actually seeing this in jail?
Hell yeah, that shit. I really caught like the wave of that shit, like going in jail. Like they was on that shit heavy. Like that shit was fucking my brain up. Like that Glock Dookie shit, I seen that shit happen like twice. And then I threw piss on the motherfucker because he said some shit I ain't like. But I don't even know why I did that shit. But hell yeah, I seen that shit. That shit weird.
What about the whole savage life?
Hell yeah, it was a nigga.
Knock a dude out and pull his pants down.
It was a nigga from the burbs. I think he white black. In the real world, people say they get tattoos right here for killing people, the teardrops. He had tattoos right here by his lip. He said that's how many asses he spit in. I'm like, on my dead home, I'm like, I gotta go home, this ain't no place for me,
No, wait a minute. I gotta get my head around this. So he has tattoos symbolizing
how many asses
how many dudes he sexually assaulted, basically.
I think he had like 3 of them bitches. 1, 2, 3. I fried my shit. Damn. I gotta go home,
I just interviewed Trench's News a couple days ago, and he said
Hell no. Nigga gotta get the fuck out. What? You got, huh?
He actually has seen that shit happen in jail.
They was doing all that, the sprays, the violating you once you knocked out, sticking
Savage life.
savage life, sticking pickles up your behind and all type of shit. They started doing that in like 2010, 2011, savage life. Like when I was in the county, they was doing that. It was some more guys, ruthless though, who like Giorgio and them. These guys who be these that don't nobody know about, but they in the streets, they like bigger than Dirk and them. But they the ones who started the savage life shit.
Did you actually see someone do a savage life?
No, I was in Division 11. I wasn't maxed out. I was on medium max. I was in 11. I was on 6, 5, 6, and 11. So like it's treacherous over there, but all that shit really going on like max decks where they fighting murders and all that shit. But like I done heard niggas say it like they fight, then they knock them out. As soon as they fall, they get that butt, and I just be like, man, folk, like that shit brazy, folk.
That's just the gayest shit I've ever heard. Like honestly.
Yeah, they say they want to take a nigga manhood. That's crazy. That's why I ain't really like fighting in jail. Cause if you knock me out, once I come on deck, I used to tell them like anybody who try to get into it, I used to be like, oh, BD, if we fight and you win, I'm taking this shit to the real world. Y'all ass gonna be going to a funeral. I'm killing one of y'all people. And they used to cut all the bullshit out in the door. Oh, BD.